waiting for an angel to visit in the night. I pray and I pray, but the demons don't subside. I wake up in the morning, see my life through my new eyes. The vision is clear, I'm making all things right. Tighten the screws, cause last night I almost died. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. My heart feels light, I know that I'm okay. Then I realize that nothing hasn't changed. The weight of the world was tearing up my life. Now it's making sense that it's all in my mind. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? How you doing? Good morning to you, or good night to you, wherever you are in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some news for you. Just a little bit of news, just a little bit. I know that some of you went and watched the NBA last night. You watched it. I didn't watch it. I just watched the highlights. I don't watch the whole game. But let me ask you a question. For you Lakers fans, let me tell you, I need to know if y'all see this or not. Now, y'all did a trade. You traded Russell Westbrook to the Clippers. And you got an all-star and a pretty decent bench player. And last night, 3 of those players that you got, they didn't even score 10 points last night. They didn't even score 10 points. 3 players. 3. And they didn't even score 10 points. So was Westbrook the problem? Or is it that people just can't play with LeBron James?
That's got to be the problem.
Let me say it again. You traded Westbrook for another all-star that's supposed to be better than Westbrook, and you got 2 other players. And all those 3 brand new players that y'all got didn't even score 10 points together. Something tells me it's a bigger problem than just Westbrook and... But hey, it's your king. He's your king. He's the greatest of all time. Yeah, he's the GOAT. He can't be the GOAT. And I want to explain to you why, and we're going to get into our story. The reason LeBron James cannot be the GOAT is because he doesn't make nobody better.
Nope.
Who has LeBron James made better in his what, 25 years in the NBA? He's made nobody better. Jordan made players better. Larry Bird made players better. Kobe Bryant made players better. Magic Johnson made players better.
Keem Olajuwon.
Hakeem, Patrick Ewing.
Mm-hmm.
We could go down a list of people that made players better. LeBron has not made nobody better. How do you turn 2 all-stars into trash? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. You can leave a comment in the comment section or come on and tell me how much of a LeBron is the GOAT. No, he's not.
I don't give a flip about sports no more anyway.
And I just look at the highlights just to keep keep up. But I know. I'm not watching the whole game no more. I can't even tell last time I seen a live game. Can't even tell you. Last time I saw a live football game, last time I saw a live basketball game, I couldn't tell you. I used to go regularly. I haven't been in like the last, 6 years, 7 years when the NBA and the NFL started going woke. Yeah.
Yep.
When they started going woke, I closed my pockets up. And I turned my TV off. I was like, oh, nope, off.
I won't lie. I tried watching football last season, but after that whole deal with the Super Bowl and the national anthem thing,
right?
I was like, forget it. I'm done.
Yeah, man.
You don't like me.
It's not even. To me, it's not entertaining anymore. Everybody wants to win a championship, so everybody goes to one team to try to build a super team. I'm like, come on, man. It's not even fair.
No.
You got Kevin Durant on the team. You got Kyrie Irving on the team. You got Paul George on the team. You got Kyrie Leonard on the team. All on one damn team.
Dude, I watch sports so I could forget about the world for a while.
Right. And I watch it to be entertained, but it's not entertaining when I know all the good players on one team.
Well, it's not entertaining when you got people staring at you, telling you that you're a racist and all this other BS that they say. I am your target audience, but you're going to tell me that I'm an awful person. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess you don't want my money and my attention anymore, so I'm not going to give it to you.
Right.
If I'm such an awful person, sports was supposed to unite people, not divide us. If I wanted politics, I'd go watch the news.
Right.
Sports game.
Right. So I'm guessing that some of you Cincinnati Bengal fans and Baltimore Ravens fans aren't going to be fans anymore because Odell Beckham shook Donald Trump's hand and Joe Burrow shook Donald Trump's hand. So I guess y'all going to go find another team to support. Y'all are crazy. What is wrong with y'all? Yep. So what? Joe Burrow's racist and Odell Beckham is a coon.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about Tom Brady? Because Tom Brady was friends with Donald Trump.
Oh yep. He lost a lot of fans too behind that. But then Tom Brady decided that oh no, I don't really talk to him, mess with him like that. I mean, we we're cordial, but we don't. You're an asshole, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I didn't know it. Salute to Mel Gibson, man. Mel Gibson was at the UFC thing. I saw him salute Trump. I was like, oh, man, I thought you was a Wookiee, but he's not.
No.
Yeah, I was like, okay, all right. Yeah, I always like Mel Gibson movies, man. So that made me happy, man. I'm like, okay, I can continue watching movies now.
Yeah, I hope he's gotten past his alcoholism because that was starting to be his downfall.
Who, Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had an alcohol problem. He was doing and saying some pretty stupid stuff there for a while, but I know what it's like when you're hooked on drugs and alcohol,
right? And
you don't act like yourself.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
When I cleaned up my act, that's I started to be me again,
right?
And so I'm all about giving a person a second chance if they're cleaning their life up. So I hope that's the case with him.
Okay. Well, then, man, I didn't know that, but man, like I said, man, salute to Mel Gibson. That's what I'm talking about, man. We need more people like Mel Gibson. We need more people like Joe Burrow and Odell Beckham. They're not scared to say that, hey, I'm not scared to support who I want to support.
That's right.
And that's that. You think we support just because you support somebody and I don't support them doesn't mean I hate you or dislike you. You have your right to choose who you like.
Mm-hmm.
You have your right. I don't gotta think like you or feel like you. When did that happen? So we all gotta think and feel the same way. for us to get along.
It used to be that we admired the rebel, the person that was against the status quo, and now it's all about being part of the status quo.
Right. We must all think and feel the same for us to get along.
Just like, rock music, those rock bands were against the system,
Right.
and now they're all about being part of it.
Right.
Let's take what's his name? Neil Young. Okay. Big part of the 60s hippie movement, all that kind of stuff. And now he kisses their ass.
Right.
He used to be against the government and all that stuff. Now he kisses their ass.
Money.
Exactly.
Yep, he's been bought out.
There's this band that my wife and I really like. They're called Godsmack. And they just put out a new album. And so we decided to check it out and listen to it. And they actually have a song called Red, White, and Blue. And it sounds very patriotic. And I'm like, okay, yeah, they just went up another notch on my list, So you'll have to check it out.
I listened to a couple of Godsmack music, man. A couple of songs, man. Yep.
Yeah, go look at their new album and check out that song.
Red, White, and Blue. All right.
Red, White, and Blue.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to bore you to death with our news. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you see what the title is. Are video games and social media causing problems in your home? Has it become easy to just let video games and social media raise our children?
Yeah, that's the problem. We were letting everybody else raise our kids except ourselves.
All right. During your childhood, Kyle, were video games out during your time, man?
Atari and all that stuff started when I was a little kid. I can still remember when they got that first Pac-Man machine at the little store behind our house. And so it was relatively new, and I still remember going and playing that. Oh my God, what was the name of that game? It's been so long. When they played the ping pong on TV.
I know what you're talking about. Right, yeah.
And Missile Command, that was another big deal.
Okay.
And we liked playing the games, but that was something we played like late at night when we had to come inside and we weren't able to play outside anymore.
Right.
So I never got really big into video games.
Okay. So you weren't addicted to none of them?
No, I still remember my mom had bought me my first video game system when I was in high school. And I still was, it was cool, but I thought, why did you buy me this? I don't play these stupid games. Not that I don't appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't something that I liked.
Okay. So you didn't have a favorite game? Like this is my favorite game?
If I had to say I had a favorite game, it would have probably be Miss Pac-Man.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Pac-Man was, I like Pac-Man too, man. I like Pac-Man too. But my favorite game when I was a child was Mario Brothers. That was my favorite one.
Yeah. My cousins, they had a Nintendo, and I'd go over there and I tried to play. I guess I'm just not coordinated enough for them, but I'd watch them play for a little while, and I'd be bored and say, "Okay, I'll see y'all later," and go do something else.
Like, what's wrong with Kyle? What's wrong with him? You don't like video games? But yeah, man. But video games have done changed from our generation.
Mm-hmm.
They done changed. They're more violent. They're more
realistic.
Yes, very realistic. Like you could actually now be in the game, like virtually be in the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. It is, and it's only getting better and better every year. The systems get better and better. I'm like, man.
Yeah, even my kids. I mean, they played games, but they didn't play that often.
Right.
They liked running off with their friends and going
Oh,
doing
that's
whatever they
good, man.
wanted to
That's
do.
good. That's
Now,
good.
my grandkids, they play more video games than what my kids did, but they're like my oldest grandson,
Mm.
he's into baseball and football, so he's always at practice. He doesn't, I mean, he plays when he's home, but he's not like always on it.
Right.
And the youngest, no, it's not my youngest, my middle grandson, he's 7 years old.
Mm.
He likes making videos for like TikTok and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But he's very, very creative.
Got you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're doing this show is because yesterday, or actually not last night, but the night before last, I experienced what gamer rage looks like. My son, who loves video games, he loves what is the game called? I'm trying to remember the name. Roblox. He loves Roblox.
Yeah.
He loves Farmland. He loves all those games and those social media. I guess internet game, whatever they call them. I don't know what they call them, but they're games.
Mm-hmm.
When he does not win, he gets rage. I mean, he goes off. Now, as a parent, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, he's a boy, he's competitive, that's when we get real angry sometimes we don't win. So I'm like, okay, I took it like, okay, whatever. It's normal. Ladies and gentlemen, this gamer rage is not normal. It is not normal. I overlooked it. My son got so raged up, he started fighting me. That's how bad the rage got. He didn't even know he was raging. That's what was bad. My son did not even know he was raging. I had to take my son, put him in his room, and lock his door. That's how bad his rage was. I couldn't control him. My wife couldn't control him. We didn't know what else to do with him. We said the best way to get him to calm down is to put him in his room and lock the door. And of course, now we are now going to start monitoring his play, but he's not going to be on it for a while. But we're going to start monitoring his play. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to what gamer rage looks like. I'm going to show you. Some of you are like, oh, this shit fake. No, it's not. And it gets real bad. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So here we go right here. Put this over here.
That's what's wrong with this thing. That's what's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with it. It's not the fact that nothing works. That's what's wrong with the keyboard.
You only got one life. Come on, beat this level. You only get one life to live. No, what? No. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my...
Now, some of y'all might think this is fake. It's not.
Shoot, my kid did that to their computer. They'd be like, you ain't getting another one.
All right. Not you got this house by your own.
every time that happens. Like,
Wish I could afford to trash stuff
I have
like
no
that.
problem with healing you. I just
Right.
don't need you to not be a cunt about it. Like that would be the preference.
So, because I'm being a little aggressive, you're not healing me.
Being a little aggressive.
So you're
That's
not
what we're
healing
calling
me.
it.
So you're a baby. You're a little toddler.
Are
You're
you
emotional.
full health? Are you
You
full
can just
health?
mute me.
That's a
Don't tell me to shut up!
It's funny, but it's not. This is what my son was doing. This exact shit. But he wasn't. I mean, he threw his controller. He would throw his controller. He would stomp up and down. He would start screaming and hollering. This shit is real.
Why do they eat so many
I think
bullets?
y'all got
I'm
the- I think
down
y'all got
with
a-
one mag. I don't get it, bro.
I think y'all got it. I think y'all got it. I think you all got it.
What?
I think you all got it. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is only a piece of what Gamer Rage looks like. This is only a piece. Let me show you how more serious it gets. This just happened last month. I'm about to show you. You think I'm playing? You think it's a joke? It's not a joke. This is serious.
That was me watching. That was me watching football games.
This just happened last month.
What the Hades?
Uh-huh. You see the title. Florida teen beats teacher unconscious because she took away his Nintendo Switch.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. This is a news story that the media won't tell you. Your news won't show you. Teacher is done. She's knocked out because she took his Nintendo Switch.
I hope he got arrested for that.
I hope so too. And I hope they charge him the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Sad. But it's real. This Gamer Rage is real. It's not fake. It's not fake at all. Let's go to another story. Let's go to another one. Let's go to another one. This one is sad. Let's go to another one.
Still surprised when there's a shooting around Disney's quiet neighborhood.
Steve Frisch has lived near 87th and Hemlock for more than 2 decades. His quiet neighborhood was shaken up
10-year-old
last
boy
week
accused of killing
after
mom
police
over
say a
virtual
10-year-old
reality
boy killed
headset.
his mother for described the family as average.
They just asked me how I'm doing and stuff like that.
According to a criminal complaint, the boy originally told police he accidentally shot his mom when he was twirling the gun. But the next day, the family called police with serious concerns. They say the boy told his aunt he was actually aiming the gun at his mother. According to detectives, the boy said he got the gun because he was mad at his mom for waking him up at 6 in the morning and that she would not allow him to order a virtual reality headset from Amazon. Police say the boy told them he got the gun by taking his mom's keys to the gun safe. He says he took up a shooting stance and that he wanted to shoot the wall to scare her, but she walked in front of him. Family told the police the boy had, quote, rage issues all his life, and at 4 years old picked up a puppy by its tail and swung it around until it whined in pain. The criminal complaint states that 6 months ago, the 10-year-old filled a balloon with flammable liquid and set it on fire, which caused a sectional and carpet in their home to catch fire. A sibling told police the 10-year-old was meeting with a therapist who gave him a concerning diagnosis that led his mother to place cameras inside their home. The cameras were unplugged 2 weeks ago. A family member told police, quote, they felt bad for not stepping in earlier because they knew that eventually something bad was going to happen. This morning, we asked Mayor Kevlar Johnson about the charges the 10-year-old is facing.
Anytime there's violence that happens in Milwaukee, whether it's committed by somebody who's 10 years old or much older than that, that gives me pause. I don't want to see anybody hurt or lose their lives in the city. In this particular case, I don't have the details just yet. This is something that is just coming to my attention just this morning.
So, ladies and gentlemen, have I made you a believer in gamma rage, or you still don't believe it's real? What do you think, Kyle? What do you think?
I believe it. I mean, I in all honesty, I get pretty upset when I'm watching sports, which is why I have a pillow that I'd punch the pillow or I'd chunk it across the room or something if I got pissed off. But I didn't try to shoot nobody or beat nobody up over it.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. But here's the question. Do you think that games affect the child's mind? Too much video games affect the child's mind?
No, of course.
Okay.
I mean, you think about it, there's even movies that give you warnings about sensitive people that are light sensitive. You know, it could trigger seizures and things like that.
Right.
Those games are made up of all these kind of lights and you know, flickering stuff. So there's no doubt in my mind that has an effect on it. And then there's that competitive part of people that they can't stand to lose.
Right. Huh.
You know, we teach our kids that we're all winners, and when they lose, they can't handle it.
Right. All right. I appreciate that answer. Now let's hear from a doctor. I appreciate that answer. Now let's hear from a doctor that knows better than we do.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's see what the doctor says. The doctor says we don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is
So
he
let's
still
see what
practicing?
the good old doctor had to say about video games.
What is the research on kids and violent video games? Are those desensitizing kids to violence?
No.
Or are they? Is
Of course
it
they are.
the idea that you channel those basic urges into safe and socially acceptable channels?
I think it's neither. If consuming violent media made you violent, then you should prevent adults from reading the Iliad, or for that matter, the Old Testament, together with Shakespearean tragedies and Godfather movies and much else.
Surely reading Shakespeare is different than like shooting people on a screen, right?
Not necessarily, because in Shakespeare you have a lot of violence that is presented as justified and that gives you satisfaction. The data show that video games have skyrocketed in popularity during exactly the historical period in which violent crime has sunk to the floor, and in the same age cohorts. I don't think it's because that we have some hydraulic urge to violence that has to be channeled through one conduit lest it burst out into another, but it is so that partly these are independent developments, partly the beneficial effect of video games might just be that if you're playing video games, you're not getting into trouble in other ways. And so the young men who are behind the screen are not out picking fights in bars or over parking spots.
You know, as a society, I think because movies get more graphic, we do get desensitized to a lot of stuff. I'm not an expert by any means. I just feel like when you put yourself in that situation where you're shooting a gun and you're taught to be violent in these games, that's got to have some kind of effect on your mentality.
I would think so too. But good old doctor says no.
But you know, we have competed in full contact sports and stuff like that to channel some of the rages that we have. But we've raised this generation to put them in front of a screen and let them be the babysitter, and we're not teaching them.
Right.
So you're letting these video games and social media and all that teach your kids instead of you teaching your kids.
Right.
You know, that's why you have a coach on the football team, or, you know, wherever contact sport you may be a part of, to guide them in the right direction so they're not becoming too violent.
Right.
I mean, you have to have some kind of guidance to control that. And if you don't have someone there to control it, then it's going to get out of hand. If that makes sense. I hope I explained that right.
Oh, yeah. What I want to say is, ladies and gentlemen, I made the mistake myself. I let my son, spend too much time on video games, too much time on the computer, too much time on YouTube, too much time on TikTok, too much time on all that stuff. When I should have personally took my son outside, played football with him, baseball with him, basketball with him. But I got so comfortable with my son playing games, video games all day long. Whenever he wanted to play it, hey, go ahead, man, go play video games. Go and play TikTok. Go and play Roblox. You fall into a stage where it's comfortable. Like, okay, yeah, my son is doing good. He's quiet. He's not doing nothing. He's just playing video games. No. This rage that was shown in this show right now is due to these people sitting in front of a screen all day long. You play it so long, it's like you're part of the game, and you don't know how to come out the game.
Yeah, when you're spending,
they were breaking their keyboards, breaking the screens, throwing the controller. That's what my son was doing, and I thought, oh, it's normal. He's just being competitive. Until I found out that it's more than just being competitive. It's real.
Yeah, they're spending 8 to 12 hours a day doing this stuff.
Yes. He'll go from playing his PlayStation, then to playing his Xbox, then to get on the internet playing Roblox or Farmland or whatever internet games they are going. There's tons of internet games. Then from that, YouTube, TikTok, all day virtual land. Not in the real world, virtual. Ladies and gentlemen, we shouldn't even be in virtual all damn day. Even us. And we talk about our children. Some people don't even get off the computer. Some people stay on the computer all day long. Think about all the content creators we got. YouTube, TikTok. You think that's normal? No, it's not normal. It's not normal that grown damn people living in virtual land. It's dangerous to us. So imagine your children. Your children's brain isn't fully developed. Even ours are not fully developed. What age? I gotta look it up. What age is it for when our brains are fully developed?
It's supposed to be 25.
25? Okay, I thought it was older than that. But some of us are 25. For women, I don't know what age, but even then, nobody should be on the internet or playing video games all day long, no matter what age you are.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a break.
Yeah, you have to have some kind of other activities. You need to get out. You need to, you know, whether it's walking, running. I mean, for me, you know, because of the health problems that I have, I can't walk for long periods of time, and I definitely can't run.
Right.
So I have a garden. I like to grow my vegetables, and
there you go.
There's a satisfaction in growing your own vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
You got a seed you put out there, you plant it, and a couple weeks you start to see something grow, and it's a sense of fulfillment to me. And then when I get to pick it off the vine and cook it on the stove, that's another thing I like to do. I like to cook.
Right.
I like to bake. You know, like to draw.
Right.
Like to paint. You know, there's on the weekends, my wife and I like to get out of the house and just go explore, even if it's just driving around, going and looking at nature.
Right.
With the weather about to warm up again, we're going to head down to the river. Spend a lot more time down there at the river or the lake.
All right. You fish?
I like to fish, but I haven't really been fishing in years, man.
Oh, okay. I keep telling myself I want to go fishing one day. I haven't done it yet.
It's a good thing to get your kid out to do. Take them fishing.
Right, right. Well, one thing I need to learn how to fish. Maybe you can teach me when I come up that way.
We'll have to grab some poles and head down to
Look, you know what's funny? I got a brand new pole. I got a bag. I got the whole kit. I haven't used it yet. Still in plastic. I said I'm gonna go fishing. Hasn't happened yet. But yeah, man.
I think the last time I went fishing was when my kids were in school. I worked like Monday through Thursday, and I'd have Fridays off, and then I would take the kids to go fishing on my days off.
Wow. Okay.
I know they really love doing that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Look, I'm like, I don't know how y'all do it. Some of y'all content creators, I don't know how y'all do it. I watch some of y'all be on y'all's channel all day long. I saw one show that I watched at the time, and I stopped watching them. I ate breakfast, I ate lunch, I ate dinner, and guess what?
They're still on.
It was still on.
You know, there's a certain commitment that you have to put into content creation.
That kind of commitment,
you know, even like my interviews, I have a certain schedule. I usually put it between. It used to be 9 in the morning, but since we do this show, I changed to 10, and then I cut it off at 4 because I like to go and cook supper, and then my wife comes in. Yeah, and then I have to have time with the family, and that's, you know, as soon as my wife gets home, it's family time.
But Kyle, they do this every day. They be up before I am, and they be doing their show, breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time, and they still on. What do you think that's doing to your brain cells?
Shoot.
I get it. I get it. Some of y'all, this content creating thing is your income, but you're starting to become YouTube. Like, you are no longer your name. You're now fucking YouTube. Mm-hmm. What's your name? My name's YouTube. YouTube. Virtual or YouTube.
Yeah, no lie.
Like,
you know,
like, when do you piss and shit? I mean,
they probably got a bottle or something underneath the table.
Like, what, you got a catheter or something hooked up to you? Like, it's crazy. I can't be on fucking online all damn day talking about what. How much content is it that you gonna talk about this shit all fucking day?
Shoot, man, I actually look forward to my breaks in between.
Yes, and they do it all day, every day. I'm like, hell to no. If I gotta do that, fuck it.
Shoot, soon as we get done with this show, I'm gonna finish my uploads, and then I'm headed out to my garden, and then I've got to gather all the trash and stuff around the house and get ready for the garbage tomorrow.
Right.
And as soon as the wife gets home, we're headed to the grocery store, prepare for the week, and you know.
You got other things to do.
Yep.
You know there's a cutoff time. Like I need to cut it off. I don't need to be on it all day long. And yeah, this shit can suck you in. Let me tell you something else. I almost forgot. Some of y'all people that watch our videos are no good your damn selves. We talk about gamer rage. Some of our gamer rage is due to some of you all. There's a lot of bullying. I see a lot of motherfuckers call each other, call people, the content creators names. Oh, you're an asshole. Go fuck yourself. You ain't shit. You're stupid. You're dumb. What do you think that's doing? What do you think that's doing to the content creators and the gamers too? Because the gamers be on there and they be virtual playing with each other. Oh, you stupid fucker. What do you think that's doing?
Oh man, you see,
you're adding to the gamer rage.
Yeah, you see people that are playing some of these games together, like the shoot 'em games. And if they're on the same team and somebody messes up, they call them every name in the book. You dumbass.
Every name. Yes. People have killed themselves while playing virtual games. Killed themselves while playing.
Mm-hmm.
Killed themselves while going live on YouTube, going live on Instagram.
Yeah, then when they're just somebody not too long ago that killed their husband or something on Facebook.
Yes. Went live. There's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a problem. So if we grown ass people are doing can't come out of virtual land, what makes you got children? We don't want to come off.
Some people, they think that social media is the world.
Exactly. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That is a problem. If we can't come off, you know damn well kids don't want to come off.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook talking about, oh my God, my life is over. I can't take it anymore. My boss hates me. I hate my job. That shit don't belong on YouTube. But guess what? You bring your life on YouTube, and guess what? Somebody else is going to be on there talking about, oh, why you on here talking about your life? Your life ain't the worst. You're so fucking stupid. Why don't you just go kill yourself?
Mm-hmm. That's how we're making some of these mass shooters and stuff.
Yes. And guess what? If you're a grown person going to that on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or whatever, your children are going through the same thing in their video games,
mm-hmm.
TikTok, or whatever other. There's so many damn social media sites. It's fucking ridiculous. My son was on one called Discord. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the hell is this? I can't even keep up, Carol. There's so many fucking sites.
Don't you think it's ironic too that these people that are advocating against bullying do the most bullying themselves?
Right.
Absolutely ridiculous, man.
Right. And we don't even talk about we talk about bullying, but we don't talk about bullying in school. No. Let's talk about bullying online.
Mm-hmm. And they're more apt.
That's where most of the bullying is coming from.
They're more apt to do it because they're hiding behind a keyboard. They're not in person doing it.
And
They think they're untouchable.
And you so chitty shit, you don't want to show your real face. You want to put like a picture of Harry Potter or whatever. Show your face.
Mm-hmm.
Since you so bold and so whatever, so macho, show your real face. No, you want to hide behind an emoji or
Avatars
or whatever. But you want to talk all that shit behind a damn keyboard. Go on.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, these games, this virtual reality shit is causing a problem.
Yep.
And the reason, one of the problems is, I'm going to put this too. One of the reasons why most of us can't be parents to our children is because we're also on it with them.
Mm-hmm.
While they're on it, we're on it too.
It's crazy when you go somewhere and you're sitting in the same room and people are still communicating on their phones with each other in the same freaking room.
Oh my God.
They'll be sitting at the table.
Why are you texting each other when you're right in the same damn room?
Yeah, you'll be
Or
at
the same damn house.
You'll be at a restaurant sitting at the table and people are still texting each other while they're sitting across from each other.
We can't get off of it, Cal. People do not know. People don't even communicate anymore. This is it.
I'll have people text me and they'll keep texting me and I'll finally I'm like, why don't we talk on the phone instead of texting each other?
Like, why are we at the same table?
Yeah, put that damn thing down.
And no, we're at the same table. We texting each other. So
that doesn't make no sense.
So we're not at the same damn table.
One rule that my wife has is when we sit down to a meal with each other, the phones get put away.
Yeah, don't bring it to the table. Right.
I don't care who you're talking to. Put the phone away.
Right, it can wait.
Let's talk.
Right. People do not know how to communicate no more without their phone. They don't. And then you got people that say, man, I don't like talking on the phone. Huh? So you don't like talking.
Yep.
They don't know how to. People who don't know how to talk. They don't.
Yeah, and I'll tell you
I'm
what.
a firm believer. These damn phones have made people stupid.
Yeah, they have. Yes, they
Smartphone
have.
is actually dumb phone because it made you dumb.
This was supposed to make communication easier, and I think it's actually made it worse.
Made it worse. It made it worse. People, okay. Back in the day, they made us, do in school. They made you do presentations in front of your class, stuff like that. They don't even do that no more. They don't even do that. That's why people can't talk. You've taken away things that are supposed to be normal and made it abnormal. I grew up in a time when I had to be in front of a class, give a presentation, introduce myself. My name is Tarek. I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm from blah, 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 blah. They don't even do that no more. So how do we learn how to be able to communicate and have confidence in ourselves?
So do you remember
These
when
phones
they
have communication and confidence.
Do you remember when they
People
used
got
to?
confidence to talk.
Remember when they used to teach us how to debate in
Yes.
school?
You can't do that no more. You can't debate no more. They took that out. Yeah, like debate. What was it called? Debate. What class was it called?
It was debate class.
Debate class. Yeah, that don't exist no more. They don't do that. That's gone. Yeah, gone. So where do you build your confidence as a human being when nothing wants to help you be confident? Where do you find it? Can't do it in school. Your phone does the talking for you.
Yeah, now they got this AI chat thing, does everything for you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. And that's why I'm scared of the future. What is the future? I mean, what does the actual, like, what's next? What's next?
You know, I think it's all started when both parents needed to go to work and they created the latchkey kids. And when you were home, you basically sat in front of a TV. And that's all you could do. You couldn't go out and play because mom and dad wasn't there to watch you. So
Right.
they that became the babysitter, the television.
Right.
And then it went from the television to the video games and social media and all that. We spend all damn day long on these stupid phones, man. I mean, I do a lot of work off of my phone, trying to
me
get
too.
people on the show and
Right.
you know, planning all this stuff, and it's aggravating. There's times where I go off and I leave my phone at the house when we leave.
I do too, man.
My wife's like, "Hey,
I'm like, I don't need that shit.
yeah."
I don't need it.
My wife will say,
Some people sleep with their phone.
"Yeah, where's your phone at?" "Oh, I left it at the house. Do you want me to go back and get it?" I'm like, "Hell no, leave it there."
I don't need it.
And
But like I said, man, people sleep with their phone. Sleep with their phone, like literally sleep with their phone under their pillow.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, here's another question. Have you realized that children are not outside playing no more?
That's why they're overweight now.
Where are the children? Why aren't the children outside playing? Why aren't they riding bikes? My whole neighborhood, there's nothing but kids. We got the big school buses. I know there's a bunch of kids. The kids go to the school bus. They come home. They don't come outside. None of them. Like, where the hell? Y'all don't want to play outside? It's nice. Sun's out. I'll be outside playing basketball, football, running, jumping, kicking, flipping, roller skating. These kids do not want to come off this electric shit.
And there was that day when our parents told us, "You better be home before the street lights come on."
Right. I wanted to stay outside.
I got
almost
in
got
trouble.
my ass beat because I didn't know when the light came on.
I
I didn't know the light came on, Mom. I didn't know.
I got in trouble a few times for not beating the street lights home.
Right. I was like, Mom, but where I was at, the street light didn't work. I know yours came on, but mine was that it didn't come on. It was, I guess it broke. But yeah, man.
We were fortunate enough we had one empty lot in the neighborhood, and that's where us kids would meet after school to play ball.
Right. Yep. Baseball, soccer,
Football,
basketball, football. Kids don't even look. Last summer, right? I took my son to basketball camp.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking empty, Kyle. They can't even hold a camp because there's no kids signing up.
Jeez, man. Summer camp used to be fun too, man.
Kids aren't signing up. Parents aren't making their children sign up because they're too busy playing virtual shit. Mom, I don't want to go to camp, Mom. I want to play video games.
Shoot. What? Man, there was a few summers that my mom signed me up for swimming lessons. We go down to the pool, and I'd be down there most of the day. Or there was a group they called Camp Karankawa.
Right.
And we'd get together, and you'd learn how to do stuff in the woods, you know, build campfires and all that stuff. And I still remember us having a camp out. We slept in tents and sleeping bags and made s'mores and don't do that stuff no more. I was in Cub Scouts for a while.
All right, get this, Kyle. Get this, right? This is how bad it is. We have an ice cream truck that comes through here every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
The ice cream truck don't even sell shit. Kids don't even come outside for ice cream. That would be the first thing. Every time we heard the ice cream truck, we were running outside. We'd be butt naked. Just hey. Nope.
Ice cream man, come in. Ice cream man's come in.
They're not living their game. They're not. They're not. No, they don't want no ice cream. They just want to be in damn
virtual land.
It's
I got some
crazy.
ice cream.
I did not start really paying attention to it until this situation. I was like, damn. These kids don't do nothing. They don't come outside to play. They don't ride bikes. They don't play no football, no basketball, no soccer, no hide and go seek, no tag. They don't even come to the damn ice cream truck. I'm like, damn, all the shit that I did as a child, these kids ain't doing none of it. They don't care about the ice cream truck. They don't care about soccer. They don't care about baseball. They don't care about basketball. They don't care. It could be 2 suns outside, and they still ain't coming outside. I'm like, God, this is bright. You don't want to go outside? No, it's too hot.
Yeah, I'm guilty because a lot of times we don't pay attention until it's too late and something bad has happened. I'm just as guilty.
Too hot to go outside. Too hot? So when you want to go outside when it's cold? No, it's too cold. So when do you want to go? I don't want to go at all. My son don't even want to go to the grocery store. He don't even want to go. Like, okay, you want to go to the grocery store? No. Okay, you want to go to McDonald's? Can you do Uber Eats? What?
That's another thing. That's another
Uber
thing.
Eats? Son, it's only going to take us 5 minutes. No, Dad, let's go Uber Eats. And I'm just now noticing it, Kyle. I'm just now noticing it. Like, this shit is fucked up. I hope y'all paying attention to this video. I hope y'all watch. I hope y'all learn something. I hope y'all start to realize that, you know what? Some of the shit I've been doing is not right. Get your kids out the house.
Mm-hmm.
Get your kids off this screen. Take your ass off the screen. When you take your ass off the screen, you'll see better. Or you might not see better. You might still be like, oh, he's fine. He's not in my face. Oh, she's not in my face. Let us stay in front of the computer screen. I showed you. I showed you Game of Rage. I showed you what happens when you take it away from them.
Mm-hmm.
I showed you. I even gave you my test. I even told you what happened to me. My child tried to beat my ass because he was so involved in this fucking video game. Crazy. Brother. Love you like a fat boy loves cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Please like, share, comment. Check out my brother's channel, The Vibes Broadcast. Look, he got good vibes, man. It gives you good stuff to talk about, good things to think about. Life coaching. We all need some life coaching. You get it on this channel. Paranormal activity. Comedy. Hey, look. I think the best medicine in the world is comedy, laughter. I think.
Yep.
I don't think you get nothing else. I know it helped me. Laughter helped me a lot in my life. I'm telling you. Subscribe to my brother's channel. He really appreciates y'all subscribing and liking his content. Tell him, brother. Tell him.
Yeah, definitely. I've talked to some life coaches lately, and sometimes we just need to be reminded that we have the power inside of us. We just have to draw it out. And let's not wait until something bad happens before we start doing stuff. And stop waiting for other people to take care of the problems. Take some initiative. You know, that's one of the reasons why we do this show is we're trying to bring awareness to certain problems out there.
Right.
Don't think the government's going to handle everything because they're just screwing things up worse.
They're trying to add to the chaos.
They are. And if you don't pay attention and start taking control, the government's going to take away all your power. They're going to take away your rights. They're making it to where you can't say certain words on YouTube and social media.
Right.
You think it's not happening? It is. Just found out that people like us, we use words like red pilled or black pilled or based or woke or something like that. Just for saying those words right now, Tarek and I are on an FBI watch list. You think it's a joke? It's not a joke.
Nope.
They're invading our churches. If you don't like religion, you're an atheist, you don't like God, whatever, you think this is going to affect you? Whatever you like is going to get affected.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
I don't care if you're part of the Shriners Club. That'll be affected. Whatever you might be involved in. You think, oh no, that can't happen to me.
It can happen.
It can happen. And it is happening. And if we don't take control, we don't take over, it's just going to get worse.
Yes, it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there you have it. There you have it. Make sure you take care of home. Make sure that you get your kids off the games. Make sure that you take your kids outside to get some recreational activity.
Be involved.
And take your ass off the games too. It's not good for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time. Any final words, Kyle?
Just appreciate all of you. I know some of you have come over to my channel from over here because you've made comments on this channel and you make comments on my channel. So I can't tell you how grateful I am for that. Be involved in your child's life.
Yes.
Stop letting other people be the babysitter. As Tarek said, take them out and play ball with them. You're not going to get that time back once they get older. They don't want to have nothing to do with mom and daddy anymore.
Nope.
They got their own lives. I got kids that are, in their mid to upper 20s. My daughter's 30 years old. She's got her own kids. She's doing stuff with them. She don't have as much time to spend with dad anymore.
Right.
And I'll never get that time back.
Right.
So spend as much time with them as you can. Make those memories. And make it to where they don't want to just dump you in an old folks home when you get home.
You're right, brother. You're right. You are so right. Yes, indeed. Enjoy your time because, hey, you don't know what your time is.
Yeah, you could be gone tomorrow.
We could die tomorrow. We could. We can get sick tomorrow and can't enjoy our family no more.
That's right.
So the time that you have right now, the time that you can walk, breathe, sneeze, eat, whatever you can do, enjoy the time that you got with your family because tomorrow is not promised.
It's no lie. I wished I'd been more apt to play ball with my kids because now even if I wanted to, I can't.
Right. I feel you, brother. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we out of here. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. All right, brother. We getting up out of here, man.
Peace.
I'll see you in the morning, I'll save you. Come on. What's going on? There's pain inside. We'll figure it out. We'll take the time.